Hello, everyone. Welcome to So Dramatic, where we're bringing fantastic ideas to life. So, Halloween is coming up in a couple of days, and I'm going to a party. And although I have a fair amount of fully realized costumes, I really wanted to make something new. I also have been working a lot, so I need to be cognizant of the amount of time I have so that I don't burn myself out trying to create something new. So I have this black party dress, and it's beautiful, right? I just need to shorten the straps on it. I've taken it in a couple of times over the last like 8 years, so the straps are loose. But what I want to do is dress it up with a jacket like this or this, and make a witch hat to go with it. Now, I know I can go down to the Dollarama and get a pretty awesome sparkling witch hat and stuff and just like get something, whack it on my head, and glam it up. But I wanted to create something new that is fun, just a little more fun, and I wanted to make it. So I went online and I found a crochet pattern for this hat. I'm pretty proficient with a crochet hook, so I thought I could make that. So here we are. Let's talk about it. So here is the hat. There we go. I've been really enjoying crocheting. It's a crochet, yarn, and quilt kind of year. And I had seen all of these crocheted witch hats all over social media, and I really wanted one too. And I diverged a little bit from the pattern, but what I'm going to do is link the tutorial that I used to make this hat in the description below. All right, so I have some fabric in the running. I've got this kind of gingham checked one. It's reddish with some purpley red hints. I also have this. You know, I'm not sure, but I think I might want to use this as an accent for over here. I have some other black fabrics, but then that's just black on black on black layered up. So these are the two fabrics that I've chosen for the main part of this. And there's the front part there. I just have to iron that flat a little bit more, but most of it's pretty flat, and for the pieces that I'm using, it will work. This is the color I have mostly in mind, but I'm not certain there's enough to make the sleeves and the peplum and everything. So I went down to the store. They didn't have any more of that, but they do have this, which goes remarkably well with it. And if I need extra fabric, I can move around the pieces before cutting anything to determine which pieces are going to be this and which pieces are going to be that, or some combination. This is a fabric that I have in mind for the accents on the lapels and maybe in a few other places. I have some ideas on how to add pockets in various places, so this might be a visible pocket accent. That would be fun. And I have this, which is my bodice base set. I used it to make this midnight blue coat, if you remember, and I'm going to use the pieces from this and adjust them in order to do what I'm trying to do with this coat. It's nice to have a few pieces that just make up a basic bodice shape that you can pull out and adjust into whatever you're working on. In this segment, I am adjusting the pattern pieces and making new ones because for the winter coat, the pieces were a little too long and not quite shaped the way I wanted. So I made some brand new pattern pieces that are just for this project. All right, here we are, and we're ready to sew the outside layer together. I've got the back pieces here, the front pieces there, all of the peplum pieces, and the sleeve pieces over there. All right, let's get this together. As I'm putting the parts together, you can see that I'm sewing at the 1/2 inch mark, and I'm just doing a back stitch here so that I can get going on it. I'm going to be using this 1/2 inch mark throughout. Ironing the bust seams is a little tricky on the princess line. I couldn't find the dressmaker's hem that I usually use. I think it's gotten lost in the shuffle. So I'm very carefully doing this, and I'm clipping the seam allowance as much as I can to make the turning a little easier, and also to try and iron in the curve, because this thing's got to go around my whole bust, and it's also got to go around any jacket or sweater or anything I'm using. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm picking up the other piece with my other hand and very carefully moving and ironing out the seams. I got the jacket together as much as I could before the party. So here you can see the side, back, and front views. I had an enormous good time hanging out and dancing with my friends. So much fun. Hello, everyone. I'm in my backyard. It's a beautiful fall day, and I want to show you some of the stuff I made for this last Halloween. All right, so the main part of the outfit is this coat. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, so fun. And I wore it with a black dress and a beautiful witch hat that I crocheted. This witch hat. And it has a wire in it, so we can make it into the wicked witch hat if we want. And the coat is very much steampunk inspired, or the way I view steampunk, which is sort of like Wizard of Oz, Emerald City type stuff. Oh, I just love it. Check it out. I had so much fun making this. I've been flouncing around town with it. I did eventually fix the things that were wrong. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.